brain's a nice way to say it, but remember, who runs the show? He's got it. 2 points for this brother in the back. Creatures run the show. Okay? Are you hungry? No. You're thirsty, aren't you? You're a liquiditarian. I don't care if you eat meat. You chew that stuff up. You want to change your terrain and quit swallowing food so quickly. You only swallow the saliva. And I'm just being straight. I have nothing. Like I said, I'm not here to make money. Okay? I'm here actually to do something. It feels like, really to me, to charge for health is blasphemy. What? It means that for some reason, if you can't afford this, what? Afford what? We're supposed to be living as a collective group, aren't we? So if I, or you, or anybody could come up with something that could help the collective, then why would it have to cost money? Okay, as you can see, we are in FM, and we're going to go into shortwave, and when you look and see, how many people see right here, and I'm going to know the answer, how many people see the system right now as insane? Okay, I told you you're in FM. Part of your sanity is to be able to see, feel, hear, and touch the insanity. You get that? If you can't feel, see, hear, touch the insanity, then what do you think happens? You're swimming in it. You can't see it, you can't feel it. Why? Because you are part of it. So now what are you going to do? You see the insanity, so how are you going to change it? You need more players, more people that see that we need not to fight the other system. You cannot fight darkness. Don't even try. They got the guns. They manipulate the system here in a way. Who are they? The ones that feed you, empower you, and do all the things for us that we get called earthlings for. Who gets powered here? I do. Flip a switch, go to work. Where's the power come from? Does anybody know? I don't know. I pay so much money a kilowatt, I turn it on, I flush the toilet, wherever it goes, who knows? I go to the store, everything's loaded up all the time. It's magic! Earthlings! What does a duck need? Its mother, what do they call it? Duckling? So if we go to shortwave, what happens to us? We're an AM 640 KFI, the news, weather, and sports. We don't even know we're an earthling because we get fed, watered daily, don't we? Sort of like animals in the farm. Okay? You get an FM and you go, whoa, this is insanity. Then you get in a shortwave and you say, how can we create a bridge so these people can actually come across? Because remember, you're a collective. Who breathes, all of you right now? Breathe. Remember, I've been playing in the interdimensional world now since I got bitten and put into the Brotherhood of the Serpentine. A survivor beyond. Okay, so I'm only going to show you the interdimensionality that my whole life has only been in anyways. And actually, I feel since this bite, I feel much fuller, more complete. And it's nothing to judge one another. It's just everyone's on their own journey. We're on our own sojourn. All I know is for me right now that we as a group are seeing that there's a creation that needs to happen. You can't fight the old system, so what do? Create a new one. If you try to fight the old one, it's just a waste of time. Oh, look what we have here. Look at this man coming in here. This man's a special guy. Even though he looks like a regular guy, he's a special man. We're all special in our own ways, as you notice. But I've had some special times with him in Hawaii, and different times that we've shared. So, thank you. His nickname's John the Baptist, by the way. Are you still doing any body work or anything?
Yeah.
This man here's, remember, it takes intuition to be able to work on people. You can't just push on people. You have to know what they need, and they don't even know what they need. And you don't even have their body. A little bit hard to find people like that. So John's one of that. That's why they call him John the Baptist. He knows. Okay, so everybody had chocolate. Anybody want some more? You can have as much as you want. I brought all that to eat all of that tonight. Now tonight, look, you're going to have a problem sleeping. This has no caffeine in it, zero. Zippo. None. This has mucuna. Mucuna, this stuff right here. Anybody heard of mucuna? Okay, what does mucuna have in it? What's that? L-Dopa. Do you know what L-dopamine is? It's brain food. If you don't have L-Dopa in your brain, what happens to you? You're miserable. You don't get serotonin, you're miserable. How about just say it simple? You're miserable. You're depressed. 50 million people in the United States on Prozac, Zoloft, and Paxil. Do you know that? That's a lot of depressed people. How about a lot of toxic people? How about a lot of people that have lost some of their connection? Remember, your glands. Who knows that you really have multiple things inside this machine to feed? We know you have to feed the body, and mostly we're feeding parasites that live in the body, because if we eat dead food, we need creatures that will actually eat and process the dead food. What do cockroaches eat? Live food or dead food? Cucarachas, okay. Lobsters, crabs, beetles. What do they eat? Flies? Poop eaters. If you eat junk, what happens is you have to now, see, the parasites that live in everybody's body are only there doing you a bloody favor, so don't try to kill them, because if you do, you're just really not being smart. You're finding out most of your own karma is caused by your own involuntary, unconscious movements. So let's get conscious. Remember, we're in FM now. All we have to do is sort of solve a lot of the confusion. So one of the things I wanted to do here tonight is, I know that a lot of people really, you know, you're here because we're trying to connect the dots. Do you feel that that's sort of a real idea right now? It's not to learn anything. You already have a lot up here. Now you just need to connect it all together to make it so it feels like what you're doing is the right path. So if you knew that you're doing the right thing, then what would you do? You'd go ahead and do what you're doing and have vitality in doing it, instead of actually just creeping along to see what this does to you. So the only way you could really, really see the truth is to feed your brain some food so you can get clear and conscious. Remember, the body needs to get fed. The glands need to get fed. Do you know most people's glands dry up by the time they're 30 and 40 years old? You ever heard of most men and women have lost 50% of their hormones, and it has nothing to do with sexuality, by the time they're 30 years old? What's that about? Remember, a normal man's testes is supposed to be the size of a medium-sized chicken egg. Woman's ovaries, same. Okay? Most men's testes are maybe this big at 40. They're not working. And a lot of men that have taken steroids before, you'll find out. You take this synthetic hormone, and yours shuts off. So guess what happens? Beep! Beep! Okay? You get gynecomastia, you know what that is? Enlarged what? Okay. How do you get it? Because you lose your hormones. Why? Because you've stressed out your glands and there's nothing inside them to protect actually the energy that makes them function. So let's say you accumulate lead. Where does lead go? Remember there it says, get the lead out? Kick you right in where? It's going to go into the areas that you don't move a lot. Lead goes into the kidneys because it's a filter. So ethylene diamine tetracetic acid is very smart. Every woman in here has their kidneys full of lead. How did you get it? If you used any lipstick at all, you do is do lead and lipstick and check it out. By the time you're 40 years old, you know you eat about 3 gallons of lipstick. Whoa! And what's in lipstick? Really? Lead? Wait a minute. Are we living in an insane planet? Who would put lead in your lipstick? Okay? Is there a business here, or is it ignorance? Or what is it? Okay, so look up what's called EDTA, and you'll notice that if I try to buy this in the store, you can't. And if you look it up, you'll see that it has 2 cancerous warnings on it. But they put it in all your food, okay? Anybody that has heavy metal in their body, this will go ahead and work masterfully taking it out. How many people still in this room here still have any metal fillings in their mouth? And if you've got porcelain in your mouth, you still have metal. How many people, I want to see those hands really high. It's usually about 90% of the people have, how many people, first of all, have not been penetrated by the dentist? 0. Not been, boy, you guys are good. Look at that. Not a hand up. Not been penetrated by the dentist? Not a one person in here. Hey, let's go ahead and let's do voodoo. I'm a doctor. Okay, I can get away with this stuff. How many men in here have been circumcised? How many again? Because there's too many hands. How many haven't? How many? Stand up. Wait a minute. Just stand up for a second. Wait a minute. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then now stand up, everybody that's been cut. Everybody, real quick. I just want to see. So it's sort of weird. It's like, whoa, hands down. You guys are good.
Everybody that's been cut? What do you mean?
Cut. Circumcised. Okay, now the reason being, see on my side of the fence here, see, most of us are incomplete. You know that the tip of your penis has the most highly organized nerves, compact. Why would anybody cut that off?
Because the highest enlightenment is supposed to come from a kundalini form of sexual experience of an uncircumcised man.
You get a crystal right now, brother. All right, man, thank you.
Thank you, brother.
Hey, give me a hug.
Hey, Robert.
All right, thank you. So are you back for a while? He's a Kauai-bound man. He's got a beautiful place. If anybody wants to rent, go to Kauai. He's looking for real people that won't destroy his beautiful place over there. And he's got, what, a 4-bedroom in Kauai? 4-bedroom, 2-bath. 3-bath. Yeah, see, you know what? This is where, if you really want to practice sustainability, part of the sustainability is to actually be in an area that breeds the energy that makes your mind so you could see what you really need to be. And if you're living in the matrix, okay, this man over there said that the reason being why that we got the tips, remember, did your mama couldn't get you to learn how to clean yourself? Wait a minute, that doesn't make sense. Oh, you're supposed to, on the other hand, have better sexual feelings? Wait a minute, that's supposed to be the highly most innervated nerve system. Wait a minute, that doesn't make sense either. So once you really see that this machine is not called a body, it's called an instrument of, who's this guy up in the sky? Instrument of God, the instrument of the Creator. You own one, but where's your manual? Anybody got one? Okay. See, this man's had the same death experiences and all this stuff. I mean, you got to die really on the planet to be able to be reborn, and all it is it's the death of consciousness to be able to say, whoa. So my experience here really is to only share you, just like your experience and everybody else's, is to just share how did you rise to the level of consciousness that you did, the easiest way, and really going through this. It's like fishing. We're all fishermen here, okay? And we're here for a reason, because I'm going to show you 3 or 4 spots that really pull them in, man. You can catch some such and such over here, this and this. If not, guys, then go ahead. Go fishing yourself. And fishing is the same as trying to get healthy, isn't it? What are you fishing for? Shouldn't it be easy, or is it a mystery? What's cancer, by the way? Here's another big pointer, if we can really...
It's a survival mechanism.
Okay, it's
One of the body's final expressions of ignoring itself over a long period of time from multiple circumstances that have been ignored.
okay. Is it alive? Yes, sir.
I think cancer is a fundamental organism that's trying to help you clean up your toxic dump site. And if you work with it and parasites and whatever, and clean your temple out, and they leave you with filth.